Hi, I'm Ragehound. If you clicked on this because the words Blizzard, Activision, or lawsuit were anywhere in my tags or title and you were not expecting to see a furry, I apologize. I promise I'll make this as painless for you as possible if you are not a member of my community and you're just here to hear about more Blizzard shit. Let's get into it. So, as an enjoyer of MMOs, and someone who has several friends who are, well, I guess were avid players of World of Warcraft, Diablo, all that good stuff, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little shocked to see some of the recent happenings. As a quick recap, from what I can gather, as someone who has never touched a Blizzard game, oh wait, no, that's a lie, never touched a Blizzard MMO, I have played Overwatch, has really only been in the MMO space for 2-3 years actively and consecutively, mostly grew up on Final Fantasy, let's be real, and has never worked at a gaming company, I was a little surprised to see what happened. To start, from what I can gather at the very, very start, Shadowlands didn't come out so great, and people didn't super like it. Okay, games have kind of shit releases all the time. That's fair. And then, out of seemingly nowhere, a bunch of WoW players started coming to 14, which absolutely borked the servers. Among them, Asmongold. Rich. I don't know a lot of streamers that play WoW. But yeah, the primary one that I knew of was Asmon. And I'll be honest, for a while, I was extremely concerned because I have watched a few of Asmongold's streams, and while I fully understand that he kind of hypes himself a little extra to, be entertaining for stream, some of the commentaries that he had made on the game prior to playing it made me a little hesitant, so I was a little scared about that. And then the game just blew the fuck up. I realized by watching a couple more of his streams that he was having a great fucking time and loving it and just enjoying the game without really any hesitation. And my biggest fear was that he was gonna boost past the story and boost a character and not bother to put any time in the game, but apparently my fear was misplaced. Quinn did that, not Asmon. So, as I feared, a WoW person didn't give the game a fair chance, just not the one I was expecting. And, while all that hype was going up and people were starting to really dig into Eorzea and have a good time, I was like, oh, this is great. Maybe this will light a fire under Blizzard's ass, actually make their games a little bit better and give a shit about their players more. So that didn't happen, at least not as far as I can tell, and things have gotten a little rockier since then. For one, the state of California announced the results of a 2-year investigation where a lot of sexual misconduct was present, and yikes. Yeah, that was a bit of a bombshell. And then the first PR release from Blizzard was tone deaf as shit and was mad at the state for, I guess, catching them, which was a whole lot of yikes, and made references to Gloria Steinem for some reason. I don't know why. As a feminist, why pick that? Why? She's a great feminist icon, but what the hell is she doing in a response if you're mad at the state of California about catching you sweeping sexual misconduct under the rug? I mean, really. And I thought that was kind of the end of it. Okay, they fucked that up, I guess someone on their PR team is having an aneurysm, but maybe they'll do something better. And so, something better they did. Another person at Blizzard, I apologize, I don't know anyone's name at that company, came forward with a slightly better statement, saying that their first announcement was tone deaf. You fucking think? And that they were going to be working to resolve things. They were going to hire on a firm to help them work through all this shit. And it seems okay. This seems like this is actual improvement. All right, put a pin in the firm thing. For now, we're gonna get back to it. And then photo leaks dropped of sweet Jesus. I'm not going to show any on screen. I don't want to get sued by Blizzard. I certainly don't have the money to fight that. Let's just say there was a Cosby corner where several male employees of Blizzard would take pictures with the photo of Bill Cosby. Not really helping your case on the sexual harassment there, Blizz, but do you, I guess? Along with multiple other photos that really didn't help their case on the sexual harassment front. Just didn't. Remember how I said to put a pin in that firm? You can pull that pin out now. So I did a little bit of research on the firm that they had hired, because I'm like, you know what, good for them taking responsibility. Let's see what these guys have worked on before. Oh, no. It turns out the firm that they had hired, which I'm not going to name because, again, I don't want to get sued, was infamous and very proud of union busting. Not great start. And appears to allegedly have some past with sweeping sexual allegations under the rug. Oh. And previously was employed by none other than Amazon. Well, that's not great. Yeesh. So, if you are a WoW player, a Diablo player, an Overwatch player, I don't know what other games they make, I'll be honest. I am a Squeenix fangirl and I rarely ever traipse over to other brands, but if you play any of those games, look, I understand it probably brought you a lot of joy and nostalgia. And like I've said on this channel before, I'm not going to tell you what to do. But if you really want to support the people who worked hard on that game you're enjoying, whether it be WoW, Diablo, Overwatch, Legends of Runeterra, I think is one they make. Is it? Maybe. If you really want to support the creators who made those games, I don't know that playing them and renewing your subscriptions or freshly buying new patches just yet is the best way to go about doing so. I don't know much about unions, but it is concerning when the fix-it for a pretty damnable situation is to hire a union-busting firm that also has, allegedly, helped other companies sweep sexual misconduct under the rug. That doesn't make me feel great. Look, if you boot up World of Warcraft, I won't judge you for it too harshly. If you boot up Overwatch, I won't judge you too harshly. But I do have to question why you're continuing to support this company with so much coming out. And I know some people are like, well, it's all alleged. Look, if this was some random person on Twitter saying, this happened to me in a twit longer, I can understand your stance, just an ounce more, but when the actual state of California, the biggest, I don't know if it's the biggest, one of the biggest states in the United States, does a formalized investigation, I don't know if that level of allegedly stands up. I don't know. That's some professional ass shit going on there. So if you still feel happy dandy to boot up your WoW account and play, you know what, you can do that. I just might look at you a little funny for a bit, because I feel like if Square Enix, specifically Creative Business 3, ever had this happen, I would feel personally guilty logging into 14. I'm just being real. When the Hearthstone incident happened a while back with that one player yelling "Free Hong Kong" and Blizz basically being like this, I uninstalled Overwatch. I used to play it. I loved that game. I uninstalled it. I couldn't in good conscience re-download it. And I was considering it, and then this shit happened. So I will never be reinstalling it on my computer until actual changes happen to that company, because I feel really guilty if I am putting money into the pockets, not of the devs, let's be real. Most of the money is going to go to the people at the top. I don't want to line their pockets if their solution to mistreating their staff and sexual harassment and not properly doing HR management is to just under the rug or hire a firm to do that for them. I don't feel comfortable with that at all. However, if you're someone who loves those games and it is breaking your heart to not be able to play them, and you are currently looking for an MMO to experience, might I strongly suggest Final Fantasy XIV, the critically acclaimed video game that has a free trial up to level 60 and into the Heavensward expansion. I was not paid to say this, I'm doing it for the meme. Anywho, good night.
Hey, Editing Rage here. If you still enjoy games, do what you want, but I'm just going to say this for the purpose of this video. I will not be buying any Blizzard products, and I will not be downloading any Blizzard games, but you can do what you want. Take what you've read here, digest it for yourself, and make your own decisions. That's all I can really ask.